Hello, everybody, and welcome to Harrisonville, Missouri. We are on the campus of Harrisonville High School. We're in Wildcat Fieldhouse, and it is the Harrisonville Wildcats set to take on the Webb City Cardinals. Most people at home probably saying, wait, what? Webb City? Football? No. It is basketball. It is a super important game tonight, Gary, as this has all kinds of ramifications. It's always a big game when you play Webb City in any sport. Their quality in all their sports, and over the years, it's kind of come a little bit of a North-South 71 rivalry as these two are always meeting in football, and now they're playing non-conference games in a lot of other sports as well.
Yeah, and I think both schools have recognized it, the quality of play from the other teams, and so they want to be able to play each other. And for Harrisonville this year and last year, it's one of those things that they want to be able to measure where they're at, because obviously Webb City is ranked, I think, in the top 4 or 5 of the district. So they're not in the district, but in the state. So it's one of those things where we want to. Cats are playing well, coming off a great win on Saturday. So hopefully this will be a continuation of what they did on Saturday. And I don't know. I don't really know what Webb City's record is, but they always bring good quality work here.
Last I looked, they were ranked 4th in the state. I'm going to probably look that up in the break, see if they're still around the 4 area, if they've dropped, or maybe gone up a little bit. But like I said, it's always fun when you when we first started dating. So kids weren't in the picture at that point in time. How I mean, think about some of the names they've had come out of Webb City. It's kind of been fun. Harrisonville's had its own share of good names as well, but we always joke, Angela and I do a lot about a lot of the names that come out of Webb City.
I don't know that I would admit that. Now, if it was a somebody playing and coming from Harrisonville, that would be one thing. But I don't But I'm a Carthage boy, and there was no love lost between Carthage and Webb City even back then.
So you're telling me there's no way you were naming somebody after a kid from Webb City. I understand.
Oh,
I
no.
understand where you were going. So, and you probably just, if there's any Webb City folks watching or listening, they're probably just cringed and said, "What? Oh my goodness, he's got a Carthage guy on the broadcast with him." I know how all that rolls as well. Well, we're having fun here in Harrisonville. We're in Wildcat Fieldhouse. We're getting ready for a non-conference matchup tonight. Speaking of Carthage, we're headed down there on Saturday for another broadcast as well. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more on your pregame show on 4T, streaming on YouTube and 4Ts.com.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have many choices when you buy a used car. What do you want? A good deal? A quality vehicle? Outstanding service? At Holland's Auto Sales, you don't have to sacrifice for one of the others. You get all three. The best part is Steve will be there for you because Holland Auto Sales has been Harrisonville's used car dealer for 36 years. So the next time you're in the market for a used car,
go where the Grammars go, Holland Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who 4Ts trust to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Field. Now they are competitors off the field. They know that you have many choices for insurance, so they're teaming up to offer free auto, home, and life insurance quotes. Call Lacey at 816-380-2700 or Cam at 816-380-3996 and get started on your new insurance quote today.
For a limited time, you pay what we pay going on at Max Motors dealerships. Shop 24 hours a day. Exclusive at Max Motors, you pay what we pay and not a penny more on any new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC in stock. All invoices clearly displayed with the highest trade-in values in the Midwest.
Take your car shopping to the max.
Max Motors is your Kansas City dealer. MaxMotors.com. See dealer for details.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel, grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the blue both on and off the field. Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside a Wildcat Fieldhouse on the campus of Harrisonville High School. A non-conference matchup, we'll just call it the I-49 battle between the Wildcats and the Webb City Cardinals, set to come your way in a little over 10 minutes or so. We are ready for basketball here. Let's go over some keys to the game real quick, brought to you by our good friends at Sherwood Community Bank. For the key to your financial future, give them a call at Sherwood Community Bank. So, keys for me tonight, Gary. Key number 1, if you remember back to this game last year, you want to speed up Webb City. And when I say speed up, you want to get them out of control sped up. They're going to want to run. Harrisonville likes to run, but you want to get them out of control sped up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's if they get to running like they want to run, it's going to be a long night for Harrisonville. So we do have to be able to slow that down in a certain way, but speed it up in another way. So, yes, I agree.
Key number 2 for me is one-shot opportunities. I think we got a little bit of an edge this year because we have Kennedy Atkinson down there, and he limits to one-shot opportunities. And he's a good job. And between him and Monty Schroeder and Billy Bocher, those 3 can limit and make them one-and-done trips. Then Harrisonville's going to be in a good spot to win this game.
And we saw a lot of that Saturday. I mean, with really. Monty's really coming into his own right now, and he did some very, very good play as far as rebounds and everything else Saturday, as well as obviously we talk about Kennedy every week, Atkinson, as far as his rebounding capabilities, and then you add Bocher to it. So, yeah, I mean, I do think that we're going to be able to limit them on, but we've got to continue to block out. They're going to be a lot more disciplined probably than we saw with Nevada as far as being able to get in and blocking out. So we're going to have to be good at that, but I think we've got a good chance as far as the limiting as far as shots.
And key number 3 for me is know your role. In Harrisonville, we've talked about it. We talked to Coach a little bit Saturday night about the ebb and flow of the season and wanting to be consistent. And he was talking about the game on Friday. He thought some of the kids mentally maybe were just unprepared for that game or just not in the right mindset. You've got to know your role on this team. And when they're at their best, they play the role really well.
Yes. And another thing I'm going to add to it, normally I don't add to your keys to the game, but ball movement. You know, it seems like when we've got on the offensive board or on the offensive side, when we've got ball movement, we're scoring points. When we're going down and taking a shot, first dribble or second dribble or first or second pass, we usually are not playing very well. So if we have the ball movement that we need, we're going to come out, and I think we're going to make this a very tough match and very possibly come away with a win.
Yeah, and to go back and touch on that, the ball movement, when it's the pop passes and it's the extra pass for the open shot, they rock it. And then you look at the knowing your role. Don't do anything too crazy. Connor Blixt, he knows. He's your spot-up corner shooter or 3 shooter. If you're Kennedy Atkinson, you're going to get 12 or 14 points because you're going to have 10 or 11 rebounds, and you're going to have those opportunities for putbacks. All the guys know their role. Look at Kobe Norris. Know to be a facilitator, and know if you're a facilitator, you can dribble drive every once in a while and get that open look, get an and one, but know that takes pressure off of everybody else, including your go-to scorer, and that's Brooks Langer.
Oh, absolutely. I really like the lineup that we've got. The 7 that we're playing, 7 or 8 that we're playing, and I think it provides well. I think he's come up with a good mix of when certain people should be in there. So I'm ready to play watch some basketball.
I am ready to rock and roll here from Harrisonville. Gary always tells me you say rock and roll too much, but we're ready to rock and roll, Gary. Come on. So we are ready for some basketball. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back to wrap up our pregame show in just about 5 minutes or so, and we'll also have our starting lineups brought to you by our good friends at Stafford and Stafford Insurance. For the best lineup in insurance, Stafford and Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville. We'll be back after this.
Stop going online and paying top dollar to make a t-shirt. Call Cindy at C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. She will walk you through the whole process and have you or your organization looking the best. It's no mistake that Fortis Broadcasting is always the best trash crew around. We trust Cindy with all of our apparel on game day. Put a personal C Squared touch on your next order. Whether it's just 1 or 100, C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing can get it done. Check them out on Facebook or go see them on the Clinton Square.
When you plan a party, the last thing you want to do is worry about cooking and cleaning up that mess. Call the experts at Time for Seasoning Catering. Stephanie will help you plan and execute a brilliant menu for your celebration. Take the worry out of your event and let Stephanie wow your guests with a great menu that they'll be talking about for weeks. Whether a small get-together of friends or a big wedding, Stephanie will take care of you. Visit them online at timeforseasoning.com. That's THYME forseasoning.com. to get her booked today. When it rains, it pours, so it's important for you to get coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance agent Bradley Sainer can help you understand your options so you can be prepared for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Farmers Agent Bradley Sainer at 816-974-8105 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matters most to you. That's Bradley Sainer at 816-974-8105.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
How nice would it be to get a check from someone and not have to worry about getting to the bank to put it in your account? At Hawthorne Bank, you can do exactly that. Simply open your mobile banking app, take a picture of the check, and voila, the check has been deposited into your account. Not to mention, you can always manage your accounts and payments right in the app as well. Hawthorne Bank prides itself on being at the forefront of technology to always make your banking a breeze. Hawthorne Bank, next to Troby's on Plaza Drive. We all have a checklist when it comes to getting car care. No matter what is on your list, convenience, knowledge, affordability, friendliness, Colby's Car Clinic has you covered. Convenience is being right here in Harrisonville and taking care of all car care problems. From an oil change to tires and everything in between, it's your only stop. Knowledge is covered with having an ASE certified master technician. Affordability means they will work with you to not break your budget. And friendliness greets you each time you walk in the door as they treat you like an old friend. Go see Colby and the gang right behind O'Reilly's in the big blue building.
Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Heltz Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need one roll of sod, a scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, they have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Heltz Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pocket. Don't break the bank when it comes to your vehicle needs. Instead, come to the shop that keeps the cost in check and you rolling back down the highways. Young's Auto Repair, right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our pre-game show here in Harrisonville. Wildcat Fieldhouse, Harrisonville, Webb City, the I-49 battle. We need like a battle line trophy like Mizzou and Arkansas have for these two. We just make a big piece of asphalt and call it the I-49 Challenge or something, Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we need to talk to our county commissioners and we can see if they can do something because they're awesome. And we're trying to get the Chiefs Super Bowl party parade. That'd be awesome. So maybe they can come up with something for us to have a battle line trophy. Nevertheless, we're having fun.
Did you read the Kansas City Star in the response?
I don't have to. It's an opinion paper, and I think the Kansas City Star, I think
Yeah,
anybody in the world would know how they're going to respond to that.
It was quite obvious the way they were responding to it. So, yes.
We had a discussion. A lot of people were like, there's nowhere in Cass County, but we talked about Richards-Cabarrus Airport.
Oh, yeah.
Great place for it. You could spread people out there. It would be fun.
Yeah, there's opportunities. I mean,
but
we got to win it first, and then we'll talk about it.
You're absolutely right. Nevertheless, let me go over the starting lineups real quick, brought to you by our good friends at Stafford & Stafford Insurance. For the best lineup in insurance, call Stafford & Stafford Insurance. For Webb City, it's going to be Mekhi Gerard, Trenton Hayes, Nakai Howard, Cole Vaden, and Luke Brummett. For the Cats, it'll be Langer, Norris, Atkinson, Blixt, and Schroeder. Those will be the starters for the two. We're going to take a timeout because we're going to have the national anthem coming your way, and we will be back after this. Thanks again for joining us for the pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Suzy Q. We'll be back. It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land and Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today.
A strong lineup is always important no matter the sport. The same should go for your insurance company as well. At Stafford & Stafford Insurance, your auto, commercial, life, health, farm, and crop insurance is all under one roof. With a lineup like that, they are sure to have your team covered. Call the team that will line up with the best of them. Stafford & Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville, located on Commercial Street across from Holland's Auto Sale.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services has been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a fourth-generation Wildcat. With this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. And as always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
No matter the time of day, we could all use a Route 44 from Sonic. Good news, if you order in the Sonic app, you get happy hour all day. That means drinks are half price anytime on the Sonic app. Don't worry, it's still traditional happy hour from 2 to 4 every day at the Sonic of Harrisonville. So if you need to refuel with a drink, or maybe you need a snack, come see the gang at Sonic and fuel up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside Wildcat Fieldhouse in Harrisonville, Missouri. We are ready for some high school basketball action, and I glanced down there and noticed I know one of those officials down there, the tall, strapping, bald man, Jason Hill. Gotten to know him over the last several years. One of my good friends, Jason Leary, who you've heard on 4Ts before, is pretty good friends with Jason. Very good official. He was in the Show Me Showdown a couple of years ago, and he has also done some games in the football championship. So he is an all-around good official. Now, I say that he's going to have a call tonight, and I'm going to be like, what are you thinking, Jason? So we're ready for some basketball, Cats and Cardinals. Webb City going to be in their away powder blues, blue tops, blue bottoms, red writing, red letters, red Cardinal on the shorts. The Cats in their home whites, white tops, white bottoms, gray numbers, gray trim, and blue lettering in the Wildcats. Cats are going to go from the north to the south here in this first half. From the south to the north will be Webb City, or from the left to the right. Gary, question for you. You grew up in Southwest Missouri. Your rival was Webb City. Have they always done the powder blues?
Yeah.
It's always bothered me. There's two Cardinal teams in the state of Missouri that their colors have bothered me. Webb City won because there's no powder blue on a Cardinal, and Clinton with their like royal, almost dark blue. And I always say there's no blue on Cardinals, but somebody will argue with me and say, well, there's no blue on a Wildcat. All right, we're ready to jump it up, and it'll be controlled by Webb City. We're underway. And it'll be Vaden to bring it across the timeline as we are underway here in Harrisonville. A little give and go. Pull-up jumper, no. Rebound by Atkinson. Imagine that. Howard couldn't get it to fall. It goes back the other way. Little crossover dribble. Baseline jumper, good. Brooks Langer. And the Cats lead 2-0. Back the other way we go. Kick it in the corner. Now dribble, drive, drop off, put up, no good. Put back is good by Howard.
Brummett
with the bucket. 2-2 is our score. Schroeder with it on the wing. Going to skip it over for Norris. Norris back between the circles for Blix. Good give and go. Blixed, and then too hard was it for Langer. It goes back the other way. Just went a little bit hard at it. 3-ball the other way, no good. Rebound on the backside for Webb City. Underneath, put back is good by Gerard. So Gerard knocks it in for 2, and it's 4-2. Webb City with the lead. Blix, top of the key for Schroeder. Back over to Norris. Norris is going to dribble, drive, blocked by Brummett, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats underneath their own bucket here. 6:32 to go first quarter. 4-2 our score. Schroeder looking to get it in. He's going to go in the corner for Atkinson. Back to Norris. Norris has got it. Now into the paint for Schroeder. Schroeder out of the paint. Dribble drive. Good by Schroeder. And it's tied at 4-4. Good move by Monty Schroeder. He puts it in, and the Cats tie it back up 4-apiece. Dribble drive. Brummett, glassing good. Good give right there from Howard. And it's back to a 6-4 contest. Norris, top of the key for Atkinson. Give underneath for Langer, and it was blocked away by Webb City. Back the other way. 3-ball from the wing, no good. Long rebound, though, goes to Webb City. Top of the key with it. Kick it in the corner. 3-ball in the way, nope. High. Hayes passes it back out front. There's the 3. Nakai Howard, and it's quickly 9-4 Webb City. Top of the key with it is Atkinson. Over for Norris now. Norris with it on the wing. Left side. Dribbles off the left wing. Hands off for Schroeder. Schroeder takes it in strong. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for a pair. So a couple good takes by Schroeder early on. And really difference in the game is just that 3. You had that missed easy bucket. Harrisonville moving the ball well. Just going to have to do a little bit better job of being aggressive inside because Webb City's active and very good defensively. First free throw is good by Monty Schroeder. 9-5 our score. One more to go here for Monty. 5:26 to go here, first quarter. Second free throw, good, rattles him home. And it's a 9-6 contest. Webb City quickly back the other way. 3 in the corner, no good. Atkinson with the rebound, gets it out to Langer. And Langer's going to push it. He's got it on the wing, loses his foot and kick it over. 3-ball in the way by Norris. No, rebound backside. Good give inside. No good by Atkinson as he got a good pass from Blix. Back the other way it goes. Gerard with it. He's trying to dribble, drive on Norris. Tries to drop it inside. Cats knock it away. Going to call the foul on the push on Brummett.
That's 2 on Brummett.
And I'm pretty sure Kennedy might have caught one right there on his elbow. Means Martin going to check in for Brummett. With 4:55 to go here in the first quarter. Cats down 9-6. Kick it in the corner on the right side for Atkinson. Give and go to Blix. Blix skips it over to Langer from the left corner. To the left wing he goes with it. Between the circles now for Norris. Norris off to Schroeder. Right side. Back between the circles for Atkinson. Goes to the left side wing for Norris. Norris has got it. Being guarded heavily. Going to go top of the key. Thought about a 3. Now hands off. A little give and go. No. Atkinson clears it out. Now drops it off in the corner for Norris. Norris going to dribble drive. He puts it up. Puts it in. And it's 9-8. Good ball movement from the Cats. And it's a 9-8 game. Back the other way. Schroeder tried to knock that one away from Howard. But they're going to call the reach in on him. That'll be his first. And quickly, coach does not want him to pick up a second foul. He brings in Kyle Minching. Get it, Gerard back to Howard. Howard, little jumper, no good. And it's going to go back the other way. Atkinson guarded by Howard. Now the handoff for Langer. Langer's got it at the timeline. Goes top of the key for Atkinson. Atkinson over for Blix. Blix drops it off. Minching. Glassing good. Kyle Minching. And it's 10-9. Cats take the lead. And that was good ball movement again. The Cats playing good, unselfish basketball early on in this one. 3:35 to go, first quarter. A 10-9 Cat lead. And that one is stripped away from Gerard, but picked right back up. Now the Cats do get the steal as Langer going to push it the other way. Going to slow it down between the circles, get it off for Blix now. Blix back out between the circles. And now a dribble drive by Atkinson. He tries to kick it over to Langer. Good hands by Mackay Gerard to knock it out of bounds. It'll be Cats ball. Blix going to check out. Tiemann going to check in. Atkinson set to pass it in here. Going to be guarded on the inbounds by Nakai Howard. Gets it to Norris. Norris between the circles with his dribble. Guarded by Hayes. Get it off on the wing for Minching. Back to Atkinson. Atkinson Guarded out there, starts his dribble, handoff, long three, good. Brooks Langer, 13-9. Langer with the bucket.
That was from NBA, NBA territory.
That was over there by that Wildcat logo on the far side as the three back the other way is no good. Rebound underneath goes to Webb City and a little put in by Martin. That's what I call Luke Cooper range over there. Luke Cooper was notorious for knocking it down from that Wildcat logo. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. They try to skip it up front, ball stripped away, and Gerard going to take it the other way. A little finger roll is good, and it's 13 apiece. We're knotted back up. So the Cats had a 9-0 run after a little run by Webb City, and now a little 4-0 spurt, and we're tied up again. That ball stripped away from Langer, able to pick it back up, set it up. Now he's going to fire from long. That one's short. Rebound off of Martin to Hayes, and ahead they go to Gerard. Gerard losing the handle. Kick it back for Hayes. Three-ball Hayes, no good. Now rebound back the other way. Norris is going to take it all the way, put it up, no good. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. And it'll be Cats ball with 1:40 to go here in quarter number one. Sorry, it wasn't on the floor, it was before the shot. No, if anybody we were talking about that earlier. I'll get to that story a little bit later. They get it into Tiemann. Now Tiemann tries to go back in for Bocher, and it's stripped away by Howard. He's going to bring it back the other way. Little Euro step, no good. Second attempt by Webb City is no good. But to the free throw line is going to go Alex Martin. So Martin goes to the line for two-shot opportunity. 1:30 to go here, first quarter, 13-13 the score. It remains that as that one rattles out for Martin. Schroeder checks back in. Giving a break to Kennedy Atkinson. Second one is good. 14-13 Webb with 1:25 to go here in the quarter. Skip pass over to Norris into the corner. Langer, three ball, a little bit long. And it's a rebound for Martin. Hands off for Howard. Howard kicks it in the corner for Webb City. Almost stolen away. That was for Baden. They drop it off for Martin. And Martin walks with it. Went with the old Missouri one dribble as he tried to spin with both feet and get in there. 14-13. And we're hitting the 1 minute mark of quarter number one. Cats trail by one. Back and forth battle. Both teams have had a little bit of runs in the first quarter. Schroeder into the corner for Blix. Blix out of the corner to the wing. And now he drops off for Bocher. Bocher stripped from behind. And it goes back the other way. Spin move in the paint. Good. Vaden with it. And it's 16-13 with 37 seconds to go. They're going to let Billy take the extra step down here. They were going to let Vaden take the extra step down on the other end. Get it off for Langer, and Langer's going to pull up from about 15, no good. Maybe a force that one a little bit. Now 20 seconds to go first quarter. Cats trail the Cards 16-13. Gerard with it out front. Now he hands off for Howard. Howard going to dribble over, now give it to Gerard. He's going to dribble drive, floater no. Langer with it. He'll fire from three quarters. No, almost knocked it down. We go to the end of the first. Cats down 16-13. We'll be back after this.
A community always needs a group to help promote the small businesses in its town. Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce does this for Harrisonville. Chamber Golf Tournament, Log Cabin Festival, and monthly meetings. The Chamber events are plentiful and a great way for your business to be seen. Go to harrisonvillechamber.com or watch the weekly Chamber Chat for more Chamber happenings.
Something that good teams always possess is the fact they got each other's back. Schroeder Chiropractor in Harrisonville has your back. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, you will feel right at home. And they have a warm, family-friendly waiting area. They will take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, being actively involved in the bright futures and Harrisonville youth sports. Whether it's aches and pains or getting involved in the community, Schroeder Chiropractic has your back.
All right, welcome back. Cats down 16-13 at the end of quarter number 1. They will get the ball to start second quarter. One thing I noticed in that first quarter, Gary, was a couple of shots by Langer, maybe rushing his shots a little bit because of the defense being played. Atkinson throws one down, the dribble drive, and it's 16-15. Cats within 1. He just kind of took off and soared in there, Gary.
We knew he could do it.
That one is no good. Rebound, though, goes right to Martin, and it is good. 18-15 the score. And now put up and in by Kobe Norris. Makes it an 18-17 game. Got to make sure I get that 2 on the board for Kennedy Atkinson. Chance to tie it back up here in a second. 7:24 to go in the first half. Free throw is good, and it's 18-18. Back the other way we go. Have it on the wing for Vaden. Back out front, Howard to Gerard. Gerard inside to Martin. Spinner, no good. Rebound by the Cats. They're going to get it off for Norris, and Norris going to dribble drive. Got it, no. Rebound inside Martin. Goes back the other way for Webb City. Gerard across the timeline. He's going to dribble drive. He puts it in for 2, and it's a 20-18 Webb City lead. Gerard's got 4. And it's a 2-point game, 6:50 to go here first half. Schroeder with it on the wing. Back out front, now to Atkinson. Atkinson's got it in the corner, trying to set up his offense, goes top of the key for Blixt. Blixt off to Atkinson. Spinner by Atkinson, kicks it in the corner. Langer for 3, good, Brooks Langer. And the Cats take a 21-20 lead here in the first half after the Langer triple. Finding that stroke again after that first quarter. Had a little bit of trouble with the defense, and now is finding his stroke. 3 ball the other way by Howard. Good. He knocks it down. He's got a couple of triples. And it's 23-21. Webb City back on top. Go into the corner for Schroeder. He thought about it, now kicks it over. Norris 3 ball. Good. And it's 24-23. We got another lead change, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Cats lead 24-23, 6:02 to go first half. When you're searching for insurance, it's good to be able to call an agent in your town that can protect you. So if you're looking for auto, life, renters, boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy to be covered, call CPSK Insurance, an auto owner's affiliate. Call and talk to one of the local agents, Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra, located right off I-49 and 291 in Harrisonville at the Millwalk Mall. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. If your business needs covered, they can help you out there as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at cpskinsurance.com. Let the local agents go to work for you. 6:02 to go here in the first half. 24-23 is our score. Cats lead by 1. 3 consecutive lead changes here in the second quarter. Both teams trading haymakers from 3. Vaden's got it. He goes inside for Gerard. Tried to get it underneath. Atkinson with the steal. He pushes it ahead to Norris. Norris, glass and good. And it's 26-23. Cats up by 3 on the Norris bucket. Back the other way we go with it. Underneath Vaden. Kicks it in the corner. 3 ball by Hayes. Answers. And we're knotted at 26 all. Back and forth we go here in this one. 5:25 to go first half. Tied up at 26 apiece. Langer's got it. He's going to spin into the paint, put it up a little bit too hard. And they're going to call the foul, and Langer going to go to the line for a pair. Langer's got 8. With 5:17 to go in the first half. We're talking about people maybe from Webb City listening. Old friend from Webb City listening, Jake Reynolds, who now lives over in the St. Louis area, said he was listening and watching the broadcast. Free throw is good by Brooks Langer. Make it 27-26 Cats. One more to go here for Brooks. That'll put him in double figures with 10. He knocks it down, and he does have 10, and the Cats lead 28-26. Minchin going to check in for Atkinson here with 5:17 to go first half. Bring it up into the corner. 3-ball, no. Langer with the rebound on the backside for the Cats. Across the timeline they go to Norris. He's got it on the left side wing. Backs it up on the volleyball line. Goes volleyball line around to Schroeder on the right side. Top of the key now, Norris. Norris into the corner for Minching. He thought about a dribble drive. Now a little give off and a good dump off by Blixt. Put up by Schroeder, no good. It's going to go back the other way. And it's going to be a 3 from the corner. Good by Vaden. And it's 29-28. Langer goes up and he's fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. It looked like Gerard trying to track him down.
And that's 2 on Gerard. 16 foul.
So 16 fouls on Webb City. Second foul on Gerard. So he may have to take some time off here in this first half. Langer at the line for a pair. Left it short, but managed to get that shooter's roll and go over the top and in. And it's tied at 29 apiece here in this one. 33 to go here first half. 29-29. Basket is good. Free throw is good, I should say. And it's 30-29. Cats with the lead. We've had 6 ties and 4 lead changes already here in the first half. 30-29, Cats lead it now. Little handoff to Martin, and he cannot get it to fall. And imagine that. Kennedy Atkinson rebound, back the other way. Kick it in the corner for Blix. Out of the corner now to Norris. On the wing, left side. He's out by the volleyball line. Going to set up his offense. 4:10 to go in the half. Blix with it now on the wing. A little behind the back dribble. Now hands off for Atkinson. Atkinson looking for some help. Kicks it in the corner. Now a step side 2 is good as that foot was on the line, and it's 32-29. 4-2 for Kobe Norris. And we go back the other way. 3-ball from Webb, no good. Rebound Minching. He hands off for Tiemann, and Tiemann going to take it across the timeline with a 3-point lead. Now to Norris. Norris has got it outside, backs it up, tries to set up his offense, going to get a pick from Minching. Goes over to the wing right side, handoff right side 3. Blix can't get it to fall. Rebound by Martin is tipped out of bounds by Martin. It'll be Cats ball with 3:29 to go first half. 32-29 our score. I got Kobe with 11 in the ball game as well, I believe. I may be off on that one.
12.
So Norris with 12. Cats little floater by Tiemann is good. 34-29. And Tiemann on the scoreboard, and the Cats have a 5-point lead, their largest of the night. Dribble drive by Vaden, good. And they answer back with a bucket, 34-31.
You told me to get my pencil ready. It's ready.
Kind of smoking over there, Gary. It looks like with that pencil, as much as you're writing. Have it on the wing, Tiemann. Tiemann looks for a little pick and roll. Now he gets it into Minching. Kick out, spin it around, that extra pass. Now to Langer.
That's
for
what
3.
we're talking about.
That one missed badly off to the side. And again, I think that defensive length has got Brooks a little rattled in this first half. 3 the other way, good. Hey, guess what, folks? It is 34-34. We're tied up again. Hayes with the triple. And a timeout on the floor with 2:31 to go in the half. 34-34 your score. We'll be right back.
One of Harrisonville's oldest and its most reliable realtors, American Heritage Realtors. With almost 40 years of experience, they will take all the stress out of buying and selling a home. Add in being the #1 seller of properties on Zillow, and American Heritage should be the only call you make when you're ready to buy or sell your home. Experience, reliability, and results. That's American Heritage Realtors next to Sonic on South Commercial Street.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 31 to go here, first half. 34-34 is our score. It has been a back and forth battle here in this one, Gary. Both teams trading lead changes and ties.
Yeah, not a whole lot of misses in this quarter. I mean, it's been score after score after score.
6 ties, 4 lead changes in the ball game. We have 2:29 still to go here in the first half. And that one is thrown away, and it will go back to Webb City. Little miscommunication by the Cats there. So here we go, back the other way with it. Across the timeline, they're going to go. Vaden gets it off to Howard. Howard took off before he dribbled, and they're going to read that and take it back the other way. See that with 2:15 to go here in the half. I know Jerry's intently listening to us over there, and Angela just wanted me to let her know, everybody know she needs that scoreboard. 2:05 to go here in the half, and Atkinson with a bucket, and it makes it 36-34. Spinner in the paint by Martin rattles home. 36-36. Martin has a couple of good buckets off the bench. Coming in for Brummett, who has 2 fouls. Norris, glass and good, 38-36. 1:30 to go here in the half. Back out front between the circles with it. That's Vaden to Howard, back to Vaden. Vaden's got it, he's gonna dribble drive. Now kicks off Martin. Martin puts it up, no good. Rebound by Langer, and I think he got partially blocked that one too, did Langer. And the Cats have a 2-point lead in the basketball. 1:10 to go here in the first half. Norris takes it, goes over to the wing right side, inside spin move in the paint, no good by Langer. And it goes back the other way. They're gonna go right back, and they're gonna feed Martin, kick in the corner. Vaden 3, rattles out. Atkinson with the rebound. He's got numbers, he's gonna push it. He's gonna dribble drive off the foot and trying to get the ball. They're gonna call a travel, and it'll go back to Webb City with 44 seconds to go in the half and a 2-point Cat lead. Atkinson and Tiemann check out. Blixt and Bocher check in for the Cats. Back and forth battle here in the second quarter. Cats lead by 2. Vaden to Hayes. Back to Vaden. They're playing catch out there between the circles. They go left side wing. Underneath for Howard into the corner. Hayes, no good. Langer with the rebound. He's going to take it coast to coast. Tries to go finger roll, no good. Back the other way it goes. Cats have missed a lot of easy looks, and Brooks was a little off on that one. Just felt those footsteps again. We talked about the defense. 5 seconds to go. Howard going to force one up, no good. And the Cats go to the half. Up 38-36. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with our halftime show after this.
One of Harrisonville's oldest and its most reliable realtors, American Heritage Realtors. With almost 40 years of experience, they will take all the stress out of buying and selling a home. Add in being the #1 seller of properties on Zillow, and American Heritage should be the only call you make when you're ready to buy or sell your home. Experience, reliability, and results. That's American Heritage Realtors next to Sonic on South Commercial Street.
Inside the Train testing facility, our heating and cooling products go through endless torture tests. We drop them, slam them against a wall, shake them, and then expect them to run without an extra decibel in our anechoic sound chamber. We test so it runs.
On Heating and Cooling is your local Train dealer. They've been serving Harrisonville and the surrounding communities for over 50 years. If you need service, repair, or replacement of your heat pump, furnace, air conditioner, or indoor air quality equipment, give Hahn a call at 816-380-5659, just like the Wildcats.
It's hard to stop a train.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
You have many choices when you buy a used car. What do you want? A good deal? A quality vehicle? Outstanding service? At Holland's Auto Sales, you don't have to sacrifice for one of the others. You get all three. The best part is Steve will be there for you because Holland Auto Sales has been Harrisonville's used car dealer for 36 years. So the next time you're in the market for a used car,
go where the Grammars go, Holland Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who Fortis trusts to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Competition between teammates makes for a stronger and better team. Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance and Cameron Chenoweth of American Family Insurance were both Wildcats on the field. Now they are competitors off the field. They know that you have many choices for insurance, so they're teaming up to offer free auto, home, and life insurance quotes. Call Lacey at 816-380-2700 or Cam at 816-380-3996 and get started on your new insurance quote today.
For a limited time, you pay what we pay going on at Max Motors dealerships. Shop 24 hours a day. Exclusive at Max Motors, you pay what we pay and not a penny more on any new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC in stock. All invoices clearly displayed with the highest trade-in values in the Midwest.
Take your car shopping to the max.
Max Motors is your Kansas City dealer. MaxMotors.com. See dealer for details.
Competition between teammates makes for a stronger and better team. Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance and Cameron Chenoweth of American Family Insurance.
All right, we got a special guest up here before we get to halftime stats. One of our great sponsors is up here with her daughter, Lacey Dominick of, I almost said the wrong one, Shelter Insurance. Lacey's up here. No, you would not have. And her daughter is up here. Zoe Dominick is 10 years old today, so you're double digits, right, Zoe?
Are you double digits? Yes.
Are you excited to be double digits finally?
Yeah.
And I hear that you're a basketball player as well.
Yes.
Taking after your mom on that?
Kind of.
Okay. Well, congratulations on turning 10. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and you can go back and enjoy the rest of the game.
I think Jerry wants us to sing happy birthday. He loves for us to sing when we're
Chad can sing happy birthday. Let's nominate Chad.
I'm not going to. You don't want to hear me sing, I promise that. But we wanted to wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Lacey Dominick, one of our great sponsors with the Wildcats every year. Her and Cam Chenoweth team up and bring us sponsorship every year. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up for halftime after this.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the blue both on and off the field.
Stop going online and paying top dollar to make a t-shirt. Call Cindy at C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. She will walk you through the whole process and have you or your organization looking the best. It's no mistake that 4T's Broadcasting is always the best dressed crew around. We trust Cindy with all of our apparel on game day. Put a personal C Squared touch on your next order. Whether it's just 1 or 100, C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing can get it done. Check them out on Facebook or go see them on the Clinton Square.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside Wildcat Fieldhouse. A Tuesday night non-conference matchup with big-time district ranking ramifications, and your Wildcats lead at 38-36 in an entertaining first half, Gary.
Yeah, absolutely. First quarter, the Cards, Webb City was up 16-13 after one, and then Harrisonville was up then 38-36 after the halftime. Going through halftime stats, leading the Cats, Kobe Norris 14, Brooks Langer with 12, Schroeder has 4, Atkinson has 4, Tiemann has 2, and Minching has 2. For Webb City, they've pretty much spread it around. Girard has 6, Hayes has 6, Howard has 6, Vaden has 7, Brummett has 4, and Martin has 7. Really nobody in foul trouble, however, Girard and Brummett with the Cards have 2. Just a side note, last year after the first half, it was Cards up 39-23. This year, a little bit different, Cats up 38-36. So I think we're playing much better ball. Obviously, we're at home, which makes a little bit of a difference, but we're playing better ball. I like some of the things we're doing. We are one of the keys to the game we were talking about as far as ball movement. I think we are. Sometimes when we come down, make one pass and then a shot, we just don't seem to come away with victory on that.
No, we haven't done very good on the ball movement, and it looked like a couple of times some of our shooters are a little timid with the length of Webb City and the way that they play defense. I'd like to see Brooks get a little bit better on track and get that 3 shot down in the second half. He did have a couple of triples in the first half, but he was short-arming a couple, and he was going long on a couple, trying to release a little bit too quickly. The one thing they did do well in the first half, we talked about in the keys to the game, limit opportunities. It was one and done almost every single time. There was maybe once or twice I remember them getting a couple of shots off, but other than that, it was pretty much one and done each time down the floor for Webb City, and the Cats are going to have more of that in the second half if they want to come out with a victory. Been an entertaining first half. 8 ties, 4 lead changes. Cats trailed by 3 after 1, outscore them 25-20 in the second, lead at 38-36 at the half, trying to send Webb City back down 49 with a loss. We will see how that goes. A lot of basketball to be played in this one.
Yeah, there is, and we just need to keep doing the things that we're doing. We've been successful at it, I don't know. I really don't know how or who Webb City's played that would compare to us. But anyway, there's a full half of basketball to go, and we just need to continue doing what we're doing.
We will see how this half of basketball rolls. Looks like the Cats will get the ball to start this second half. They're going to be going. Webb City's going to get the ball to start the second half. Sorry. Going towards their bench over here. They're going to go from the north to south. Cats going to go from the south to the north as we are underway in the second half. Ball out front. Hayes with it in the corner for Vaden. Vaden feeds it inside. Girard, good. And we're tied at 38 all to start the second half. Girard knocks one down. Back the other way it goes. Langer with it on the wing right side, guarded by Girard. Step side 3, no, missed that one. And Justice Skoshoff has been Langer all night long. Hayes with it on the wing, goes into Howard. Howard drops to Brummett. Brummett glassing good. 4 straight points, and Webb City leads 40-38. As we're underway in this second half, 4 straight points by Webb City. 7:10 to go here, third quarter. We go inside for Blixt. He's guarded by Hayes. Now hands off for Norris. Norris backs it back up with 7 minutes to go here in the third. Goes to the side, 3-ball, no good. And again, Cats settling for jump shots and not a lot of passing, and those aren't going to win you a lot of games. The other way, 3-ball, no good, and the putback is good by Brummett. 6 straight points, 42-38. Coach Langer doesn't like it either. He's going to call a timeout. Suzy Q Drive-In is now in Harrisonville, the Southland Shopping Center, across from the old hospital. You can get that drive-in food here in Harrisonville. The big tenderloins, the giant basket of Suzy Q fries. Suzy Q Restaurant in Harrisonville. Southland Shopping Center right next to the laundromat. The Suzy Q is open for you. 6:45 to go here in this third quarter. Cats trail 42-38. 6 straight points out of the gates by Webb City. And it's 2 things. Number 1, Webb City being the aggressor. Number 2, Harrisonville settling for jump shots and not passing the ball around the perimeter and finding the open look, Gary.
Oh, yeah, and that's when we're not successful, is when we don't pass it around.
Norris with it, looks back door, now gets it out front, spin it around for Atkinson. Atkinson's got it in the corner right side, goes towards the wing, now dribbles underneath and tries to kick it in the corner for Blixt. Hayes able to put it out of bounds, and it will stay underneath the Cats' basket with 6:29 to go here in the third. Get into Blixt. He's got it wing left side, now into the left corner for Langer. Langer dribble drive, no, but he'll go to the free throw line.
And that's going to be 3 on Gerard if that's who that's on.
Good move by Langer. And if you're the Cats, you just got to be able to capitalize on those. Langer's done a good job from the line tonight so far for the Cats. Free throw is up and good. One more to go here for Brooks. 42-39 the score. Through the routine at the line. Second free throw, no, missed that one. And that was his first miss of the night. Now 5 out of 6 from the line. Cats trail by 3. Howard has it back the other way over to Vaden. Vaden's got it on the left side wing. Back between the circles for Howard. He thought about the long 3. Now good defense right there by Blixt, but the Cats couldn't come up with it. Kick it in the corner for Vaden. Vaden going to dribble drive to the elbow. Kick in the corner, Howard. Howard fires for 3. No, it's long. Hayes trying to save it out of bounds. It goes back to the Cats. So everything we talked about in our pregame show, in our keys to the game, the Cats are struggling with here to start the second half. That was 2, 3, and 4 opportunities for Webb City. You cannot allow them that many opportunities. Blixt has it on the wing, goes back out between the circles for Atkinson over to Norris. Back to the top of the key. Langer fires a 3. No, short. Goes back the other way. Again, settling for contested jump shots. Not going to win you very many basketball games. Get it over to Howard. Howard's got it left side wing, skip pass. Now top of the key, they go to Gerard to Howard. Howard back to Hayes. Spin it around Vaden. Vaden's got it on the wing, back top of the key, back to Vaden. 3-ball on the way from the wing. Good. Vaden knocks it down. It's a 6-point Webb City lead, 45-39. Webb City with the bucket. 5:15 to go here in the third.
So he's got his hand all over him on his back.
Norris and Vaden trading body blows there. That's a second foul on Vaden. Norris looking to pass it in here. He's going to get it in to Schroeder. Schroeder's got it inside. Now off of Brummett to Langer. Langer cannot get it to fall, and it goes back the other way. Gerard was dribble drive to Brummett. Glass no good. Rebound out of bounds. Stay with Webb City. 4:55 to go here, third quarter. 45-39. They're going to get it into Brummett. Knocked away from him, picked up by Atkinson. Atkinson ahead to Norris. Norris going to stop, pop, and drop. Knocks it down, 45-41. Cats back to within 4. Norris with the bucket. Vaden over to Hayes, back to Vaden. Vaden to Hayes. Hayes will fire from 3 on the wing. Good. 48-41. Now a 7-point lead as Hayes knocks that one down. Kick it in the corner for Langer. Langer with it on the wing. Gets it in the corner now. Norris. Norris guarded by Vaden. Goes to the wing with his dribble on the right side. Back to the volleyball line. Now a dribble drive. Body foul on the way.
3 on him.
So Vaden picks up 3. Vaden and Gerard both with 3 apiece. You got to attack with the dribble right now because 2 of their guards have 3 fouls. You'd love to get one, pick up that 4th foul. We'll see what happens. Try to get it in. They get into Atkinson. Atkinson puts it on the deck. Now gets it back out front. Gets it to Minching. Minching gets the handle off. Now there's a scrum for it. Goes to Gerard. Gerard glassing good. 50-41. Timeout called. You're in the danger zone. You're down 9. Webb City can go on runs, and they've done it here to start this second half. They've outscored the Wildcats by a count of 12-3. We'll be back. Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel, grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the blue both on and off the field. All right, 3:56 to go here in the third quarter, and it's 50-41. I mistaked when I said that. It was a 14-3 run. Gary corrected me on that. But you can't let Webb City have runs like this. This is where you got to shut it down, and this is where you got to start winning those segments. You got to get 4 or 5 back here, get to the 4th, down 3 or 4. That's what you want to do at this point.
Oh, absolutely, and we can do that. I mean, we had I think a 7-0 or 9-0 run earlier in the game, so it's not something we can't do. We just can't start getting excited about being behind.
Yeah, and you tell your team in the timeout, one of those timeouts, you say, guys, you can't win with a 9-point basket. You got to start working the basketball the way you've been working in the first half and try to get back in it that way. 3:40 to go here, third quarter, 50-41. Cats down 9 with the basketball. Langer with it on the wing, left side. Dribbles around on the left side wing. Hayes shuts him down, get it over. Right side wing, right baseline, little floater, no good by Tiemann, and it goes back the other way. Vaden for 3, no. Rebound to Gerard. He gets it back out. Vaden will fire again. Good. 53-41. All of a sudden, Webb City in danger of running away with it. Now Norris going to dribble in. Kickoff for Tiemann. Back to Norris. Norris has it now to Tiemann. Baseline for Atkinson. Skip it over to Langer. Langer dribbles on the wing. He's double teamed. Trying to get rid of it. Gets it off for Minching. Minching hands off for Langer. Langer dribbles out. And it was almost like 3 guys guarding Langer there because he was on the sideline and he was double teamed at the same time. Get back between the circles. Elbow jumper. No. Atkinson, no. Put back, good, no. So Kennedy working the boards hard, a little tip up, no good. Gets his own board, puts it up, goes to the line for a pair. So 2:36 to go, third quarter, 53-41. The Achilles heel of the Wildcats last year was the second quarter. Tonight, it has been the third quarter. Free throw is good by Kennedy Atkinson, make it 53-42 with 1 more to go here. Trying to get it to 10 here, get a stop, and then get it back to single digits if you're the Cats, and then just go from there. Bucket is good. Atkinson gets it back to within 10, 53-43. Howard with it for Webb City. Volleyball line left side. Going to be met by Langer. Kick it in the corner. 3 ball on the way by Martin. No good. Rebound by Tiemann. He gets it. There's the stop. Now you got to get a good shot. If you're the Cats, down by 10, 2:15 to go here in the third. Langer to Norris. Norris back to Langer. Langer sidesteps, thought about a three, going to dribble in, kick out, spin it in the corner for Tiemann. Tiemann off to Norris. Norris between the circles with 2 minutes to go here in the third. 53-43 the score. Cats down by 10. Tiemann with it in the corner between the circles for Langer. Langer has it between the circles over to Norris. Norris has got it volleyball line on the left side. Now a three by Bocher, no good. Rebound fought for inside. Langer going to come up with it. Skips it back out front for Tiemann. Tiemann about got away with a travel there. Throws it away to Howard. Now he tangles up Howard. And they're going to call a foul jump ball. And it goes back to the Cats. So good job by Tiemann. I thought he was calling a foul at first, but I think he was saying tip ball or held ball. So with 1:31 to go in the half or in the third, Cats get the ball back. Again, a chance to get this to single digits. Get it off for Schroeder. Schroeder steps through a defender, and they're going to call him for the walk. Goes back the other way. Harrisonville just forcing it a little bit too much here in the third quarter. That's about the only difference in this third quarter. Now Howard loses the handle, gets it to Martin. Martin going to dribble drive, blocked by Schroeder. And now Atkinson going to get it ahead to Bocher. Bocher off, and now Norris throws it away because he thought he was going to be back court, but you got to be firmly in the front court before. Now the Cats get it back. Sloppy basketball, last minute and a half by both teams. And with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter, Cats still down by 10 in the basketball, wasting opportunities to get this one back into single digits. Get it off to Langer. Langer going to dribble drive. They're going to call a hand check foul on Martin, I believe. Just his first foul. It'll be Cats ball on the baseline, far corner baseline, and Norris set to pass it in. Webb City's done a great job third quarter of shutting down Brooks Langer, not giving him any open looks at shots. And they're doing a good job of trap defense on that side. Atkinson can't get it to fall. They're using the sideline as a third defender. They kick it in the corner. Vaden, no. And a rebound. They call Martin for the foul. That was just Kobe Norris getting in his back pocket and forcing him to push into him to get that rebound.
Well, he was doing that a while ago when they were going in an offensive shot, and you can't do that. You can't block the way with your arm spread. They didn't call it. I was surprised.
So get it off on the wing for Langer. Langer going to dribble, drive, floater. Not the shot you want into that situation. A running floater. You got to move the ball around and get the open looks. Webb City's done a good job of shutting down those open looks, though. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Cats down by 10, 53-43. And Howard going to attack. He's fouled. And to the line goes Howard for a pair with 2 seconds to go. Now you're giving free throws away here. So 2.1 seconds to go third quarter. Not a third quarter the Cats are going to be proud of, as Webb City has made a run here. Cats were up 2 to start the third. Find themselves down 10, possibly more, with a couple of free throws coming for Howard. First one is good. 54-43. Cats made those free throws with about 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Made it a 10-point game. Nobody scored in the final 3 minutes or so of this quarter until just now. They had their opportunities. They couldn't capitalize. Second one good as well, and it's 55-43. Norris, he'll fire, no. And we go to the fourth, 55-43. Looking for a perfect date for Valentine's? Join them at the Cider House for an amazing 5-course dinner prepared by a professional chef, complete with a demo by a chef, local musician, wine pairings, and more. Make it a Valentine evening you won't forget. Cider House is located on 7 Highway, just 8 miles south of Harrisonville. The 2021 Farm to Table schedule is posted as well. Check out the website for details. Those dates will sell out, so don't wait to book. For more information, check out the ciderhouseevents.com or visit our Facebook page. It's almost that time. Valentine's Day hand pies from Granny Faye's Pies Upcycle Orchard is almost here. We'll be taking orders soon. Our orchard location is closed, but the booth at Artisans Corner on Wall in Harrisonville is open. We have our gift items and take and bake Granny Faye's Pies and Pot Pies available in our booth all year long. Make sure you watch our Facebook page for ordering information. We will be posting soon. Granny Faye Pies are the best, so don't miss out. Today is National Pie Day, so celebrate with a Granny Faye pie. We go to the fourth. Cats down 55-43, and Webb City going to get the ball to start this fourth quarter. Vaden gets it in the corner for Howard for three. No. Rebound tipped out, picked up by Schroeder, and they're going to come back the other way. Into the corner for Blixt. Blixt going to go baseline with the jumper. Good. Connor Blixt. 55-45. It always has to start with a made shot somewhere. It's a 10-point game with 7:30 to go in the third. Back the other way, a little dribble drive, no. Rebound, fought for. I think they may call that on Billy Bocher inside. The one thing I've noticed from Billy in the last couple of games, and especially in this game, he's going volleyball happy on those blocks on the inside. Too much swinging of the arms. And swatting away, you want to stay compact with your feet and your arms. Free throw by Brummett is good. Makes it 56-45. Harrisonville was outscored 19-5 in that third quarter. They trail by 11 with the basketball. 7:19 to go here in the fourth. Get it ahead to Bocher. Off for the Cats. Monty Schroeder gets it inside, and triple teamed is Langer. Get it out for Schroeder. He's going to dribble drive. He puts it up and one. Goes to the free throw line. 56-47. Makes it a 9-point game as Monty Schroeder knocks it down, and he goes to the line to try to make it 8 here.
And that's three on Brummett.
Free throw good by Monty, and it's 56-48. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Cats down by 8. Webb City with the basketball. They get it in to Gerard in the corner. Wide open underneath, and the Cardinals cannot capitalize on it. And a foul reach in on Vaden. Monty Schroeder, I don't think Vaden was expecting that. Monty was on his knees and slid across with the dribble to stand up, and that's going to be a foul in a one-on-one situation for Monty Schroeder. And that's 4 on Vaden. Free throw is short. Rebound goes to Webb City. Cats cannot give up opportunities like that. Had a chance to make it 6. And you missed the front end of a one-on-one. Back the other way it goes. Gerard with it in the corner. Little give and go underneath to Howard. Kick in the corner. Vaden sidestep three ball looking like James Harden. No, but a rebound by Hayes. Back to Vaden, and Webb City's going to get another opportunity. Kick in the corner for Howard. He's going to dribble drive from the left corner, spin it around. Left corner three by Gerard. No good. Rebound tipped out. Picked up by the Cats. And Langer with it. Langer gets it tipped away out of bounds by Gerard. So it's 6:14 to go, fourth quarter. Cats down 8, a chance to make it 6 or 5 with a bucket right here. And at some point, you got to start capitalizing when you get these opportunities to keep cutting into the lead, Gary.
Absolutely, you do.
Norris with it out front. Has it on the wing, sidestep three, no. Rebound inside by Brummett. It goes back the other way. Again, we're settling for those jump shots without passes. And it goes back the other way. Hayes for 3, but an offensive rebound. Cats getting beat to the ball as well on the other side of the ball on the defensive side, giving Webb City multiple opportunities. That one bounced off of Brummett to Vaden. Vaden's got it out front, going to go between the circles with it. Baseline underneath to Brummett, put it up and in, a 4-2. Now it's 58-48. It's just like that, it's back to 10. Cats had 2 possessions in a row right there. They could have got it to within 6. Instead, they came up empty. Now there's a steal by Vaden. Other side, no. Goes to the ground, and he'll go to the line for a pair. So 5:21 to go here in the fourth. 58-48 your score. Vaden at the line for a pair, fouled by Schroeder on the way to the basket after the steal. Vaden goes through his routine at the line, free throw up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes it 59-48, 11-point game. One more to go here for Webb City. Free throw good. So back to 12 with 5:17 to go. They double team. Now Blix gets it across, gets it underneath for Langer. Langer puts it up, no good, and it's going to go back to Webb City. Kick it in the corner, Vaden, three ball, no. Rebound, Howard. 62-48 the score with 4:59 to go. Stop paying high prices for low quality. Call Rising M Feeders and get locally grown, farm fresh, USDA inspected meat. No more reground beef to make it look fresh, fatty steaks, or tough meats. Get it fresh from the source. Quarter, half, and whole packages available. Call or text Charlie with Rising M Feeders for more detail. 816-738-3571. That's 816-738-3571. Gary, back at it here. Our keys to the game, first half, we talked about it. They played great in the first half. They hit on all their keys to the game. The second half, the keys to the game are out the window. We're settling for contested jump shots. We're not getting we're not getting rebounds on the defensive end. We're allowing third and fourth chance opportunities, and it shows on the scoreboard down by 14.
You know why they're getting 3 and 4 opportunities is because they're crashing the boards. They shoot a three-point shot, and they don't back up. They run to the boards. I mean, everybody's running to the boards, and that's the reason they're getting them. And we need to do the same thing.
So you got 5 minutes to go in this one. You're going to have to start chopping wood. You're going to have to get a couple of stops in a bucket and go from there. Underneath for Langer, and one. Brooks Langer. That's a good way to get it started right there, Gary. 62-50 the score. Langer with the basket. His first basket since the first quarter. He has 5 free throws, but that's it since the first quarter. I do believe you would be able to tell me more as you got your book over there.
You're accurate.
So they're trying to wipe up some of the sweat there with a towel and with shoes. So 62-50 is our score. 4:46 to go. You got to start somewhere. Let's start with the Brooks Langer and one opportunity. Now you got to knock down the free throw. We look back. We're going to look back if they do end up losing this game at missed opportunities. And the 1-and-1 free throw, a couple of opportunities, couple of trips down there in the fourth quarter when it was an 8-point game, they came up empty. Free throw is up and good. Brooks Langer knocks it down, and it's back to 11, 62-51. Time to play defense now. Lock it down. They get it ahead to Howard. They get it over to Hayes. Hayes going to dribble drive. No. Put back Miller. No. Tipped out to the Cats. Down 11 in the basketball with 4:32 to go. You get a quick three here and get down 8. You can start regrouping and setting up your offense again. Get it over to Norris. To get those threes, you got to pass the ball around, find the open look. Don't settle for a contested jump shot. Top of the key now for Schroeder. Give and go to Atkinson, and Atkinson cannot connect, as that one was not there for him. Underneath Martin, glass and good. Back the other way. Get it off on the wing for Langer. 13-point game. Langer tries to drive. Now kick it off. Blix three ball. Good. Connor Blix. 64-54. Again, you got to start. You got to try to get defense going here. Back the other way. Gerard. Glass and good. No. Bounces off, and the Cats get a rebound down by 10. Across the timeline they go with it. Langer. Langer to Norris. Norris between the circles over to Blix. Blix back to Norris. Now over for Schroeder. Top of the key between the circles is Atkinson. Over to Blix couldn't quite get it cleanly. He would have had a good look at a three there. Now shot no by Langer, and it goes back the other way. Glass good this time by Martin, 66-54. Back between the circles now for Langer, 2:52 to go here in the fourth quarter, a 12-point game. Cats led at the half, had a great second quarter, but a subpar third quarter. Sidestep three, no good, and it rattled out back to Webb City with 2:40 to go. Hayes gonna take it, goes right by everybody to the glass and good, 68-54. It's a 14-point lead. Back the other way they go, fouled is Howard. It'll be a two-shot opportunity for Langer. Corbin Hall set to check in. So 68-54 the score. Cats down by 14. Free throw is good, 68-55. One more to go here for Brooks Langer. He struggled from the field tonight, just 4 baskets. He's made up for it at the line. He's got 7 free throws on the night. Make it 8. And it's 68-56. Gerard through trouble. Ahead he goes. Easy press break for Webb City, and they get it underneath Brummett. No good, blocked away. Kennedy Atkinson, good D on his part. Ahead they go to Hall. Glass, no good. And that's something that the Cats tonight, and I don't know if it was the speed, the length of the defense by Webb City, but they've missed a lot of easy looks at buckets. 2:12 to go here, fourth quarter, 68-56 the score. Try to get it inside. They're going to spin, shoot, no. Short is Atkinson. And Gerard going to push it back the other way with 2:07 to go here in the ball game. And it's a 68-56 Webb City lead. Kick it in the corner for Hayes. No. Rebound fought for. Picked up by Schroeder. Schroeder to Atkinson. Atkinson pushes it up. Looking inside. Still looking. Going to kick it off for Norris. Norris goes, and he's going to dribble drive. He puts it up. No. Back the other way with 1:40 to go. And Howard going to bring it up the other way. Kick it in the corner, Hayes. 1:30 to go. Webb City just looking to run out the clock here with 1:29 to go, down by 12. Gerard, kick it to Howard. Howard with it way out front. Back up top, spinning around. Have it on the wing. And they're going to call a hand check foul, I believe. Be the 4th team foul. Call that on Kennedy Atkinson. Schroeder and Norris check out with 1:17 to go. So Howard looking to pass it in here. They get it in. Now Howard's double teamed on the far side. They get it to Vaden. Into the corner, 3-ball. Gerard, no. Rebound underneath. They're going to call Brummett for the foul. And Minching going to come down and shoot a couple of free throws with 1:09 to go. You know, been impressed the last 3 or 4 games, Gary. We talk about the players we've seen kind of start stepping up. Kyle Minching starting to give us some good minutes off the bench.
Yes.
Minching at the line. Free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Kyle Minching. He's got 3 points tonight. Makes it a 68-57 game. Tiemann set to check in, as Bocher as well. Second free throw, no good. And Howard going to bring it up. Get it off for Vaden. Vaden top of the key now for Brummett to Howard. Now to Gerard. Thought about a 3, now skips it over to Hayes. Back up top, spin it around Gerard. Gerard goes give and go for Hayes. 70-57 the score. Harrisonville's going to look back on this one and say what went wrong. And I'm going to tell you right now, All they got to do is look at quarter number 3. They were outscored 19-5. You look at the scoreboard, they're down at 70-57. That's your difference in this ball game so far. 70-57 the score. Webb City looking to run out the final 20 seconds of this one. Gerard into the corner for Howard. Back out front for Vaden. Vaden has it. 10 seconds to go. Back to Gerard. So this district matchup is going to go to the Webb City Cardinals, 70-57. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to be back here in just a few minutes for our postgame show. Join us in a few. Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Held's Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need one roll of sod, a scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, they have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Held's Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pocket. Don't break the bank when it comes to your vehicle needs. Instead, come to the shop that keeps the cost in check and you rolling back down the highways. Young's Auto Repair, right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial.
It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land and Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today.
A strong lineup is always important no matter the sport. The same should go for your insurance company as well. At Stafford & Stafford Insurance, your auto, commercial, life, health, farm, and crop insurance is all under one roof. With a lineup like that, they are sure to have your team covered. Call the team that will line up with the best of them. Stafford & Stafford Insurance in Harrisonville, located on Commercial Street across from Holland's Auto Sale.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services has been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a 4th-generation Wildcat. With this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. And as always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
No matter the time of day, we could all use a Route 44 from Sonic. Good news, if you order in the Sonic app, you get happy hour all day. That means drinks are half price anytime on the Sonic app. Don't worry, it's still traditional happy hour from 2 to 4 every day at the Sonic of Harrisonville. So if you need to refuel with a drink or maybe you need a snack, come see the gang at Sonic and fuel up.
A community always needs a group to help promote the small businesses in its town. Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce does this for Harrisonville. Chamber Golf Tournament, Log Cabin Festival, and monthly meetings. The Chamber events are plentiful and a great way for your business to be seen. Go to harrisonvillechamber.com or watch the weekly Chamber chat for more Chamber happenings.
Something that good teams always possess is the fact they got each other's back. Schroeder Chiropractor in Harrisonville has your back. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, you will feel right at home. And they have a warm, family-friendly waiting area. They will take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, being actively involved in the Bright Futures and Harrisonville youth sports. Whether it's aches and pains or getting involved in the community, Schroeder Chiropractic has your back.
Stop paying high prices for low quality. Call Rising M Feeders and get locally grown farm fresh USDA inspected beef. No more reground beef to make it look fresh. Fatty steaks or tough meats. Get it fresh from the source. Quarter, half, and whole packages available. Call or text Charlie with Rising M Feeders for more details. 816-738-3571. That's 816-738-3571. We're back here live. The final score tonight, 70-57. The Cats fall last year in Webb City. It was quarter number 2 that doomed the Wildcats against the Webb City Cardinals. Tonight, it was quarter number 3 that doomed the Wildcats. You look down at the scoreboard and you look at the score by quarter. I'm going to give Gary the stats. I'm going to take the score by quarters. You look at the first half, there was 8 ties, 4 lead changes in the first half. Second half, 1 tie. That was it. Webb City took off in the third quarter. Cats were down 16-13 after 1. They outscore Webb City 25-20 in the second, take a 38-36 halftime lead. All Webb City in the third quarter, 19-5 run, 55-43. They lead by 12. So right there, that's your difference in the game. Then they were outscored 15-14 in the fourth quarter, lose it 70-57, and again, that 1 quarter, the difference in the ball game, Gary.
Well, looking at last year's and this year's, you're talking about the second and third quarter. You've already said this year's quarter was 19-5. Last year's second quarter was 19-7. I mean, really, they score right at 19, 20 points a quarter other than 1 quarter at 15. This year they scored about 19 or 20 points other than, 15 and 16 in other quarters. Last year they scored 74. This year they scored 70. Actually, I thought we looked better this year other than that third quarter than we did last year, but we actually got less points this year than we did last year. We scored 9 less points this year than we did last. So, anyway, going through this scoring, leading the way for the Cats is no big surprise. It's Brooks Langer with 18. Kobe Norris was 16. Remaining scoring was Connor Blixtis 5. Monty Schroeder was 7. Kennedy Atkinson was 6. Tiemann with 2, and Menching with 3. Leading the way for the Webb City, and this kind of shows how balanced they are. Every starter and the next in all scored double figures, every one of them. So leading the way was Vaden with 15. Hayes had 13. Then Brummett had 11. Gerard and Howard had 10. And then the next in, Martin had 11 to round out their 70. So they're balanced. They move the ball, and they're quick. They're always quick on defense, and they are always rushing the boards. I mean, a three-point shot, everybody is rushing the boards, where we just didn't seem to do that tonight.
We did in the first half.
Well, yeah.
And that's the difference. I mean, you look at the first half of the second half. What did we say our keys to the game were before the game, Gary? We said you gotta limit second chance opportunities. You've got to pass the ball around until you find that open look and be unselfish. Those 2 keys went out the door in the third quarter, and that's when Webb City made its run. You've got to stick to the game plan, and you've got to keep focused, and I didn't feel like they did that. I go back to the fourth quarter, and I look at a couple of opportunities. If you go back to the fourth quarter, there was a situation about 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. It was an 8-point game. It was 56-48. We came down. We had a chance to make it 6 or 5. Empty opportunity. Go back the other way. They miss it. We came back 3 straight trips. They had a chance to make it 6 or 5. One of those trips was a missed front end of a 1-and-1. You got 6 minutes to go in the game, and you're in the 1-and-1 situation. You got to be aggressive. They missed the front end of that 1-and-1, and they never recovered. And then they bounced back. You go to the 4:15 mark, and they got it back to 10 again, and they had the ball. And what happens? They got it to 8, and it goes right back the other way to 14. They just couldn't get that bucket at the right time to be able to come back in the ball game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it seemed like they were almost pressing, once they got behind by like 9, it seemed like they were pressing. It's not like, and I'm going to use this as an example or an analogy as far as the Chiefs go. The Chiefs get down 10, 15, 20, 24 points, and they don't seem to press. Tonight, the Cats seemed to press pretty hard when they got down. Knowing Webb City's a good team, and I mean you can understand that, but you got to try to balance that out and not necessarily press it as much as they were doing tonight. And that's what I felt like they were trying to do.
Well, we'll see. We haven't got Coach out here yet. We'll see if he comes out. Sometimes, it takes a little longer in the locker room, and sometimes you maybe just want to talk to his kids. But, you lose by 13. You got to like some of the stuff that came out of this game tonight. I mean, you talked about it. nix that one quarter and you're playing with them, if not outscoring them, actually you would have been outscoring them by 1 if you had the other 3 quarters together.
Absolutely.
And you look at the game last year, they only lost by 7, I believe, and they were outscored by 12 in that one quarter. So they play with Webb City. They just got to quit having that one quarter.
Yeah, it seems like, I look back on many a game, it seems like there's always one, a quarter, an inning, or whatever the case may be. In this particular case, both years, and it was so eerily similar as far as how much Webb City gained in that one quarter from last year and then this year as well.
There's one thing I would have liked to seen tonight. They were double and triple teaming Brooks at times. He had a hot first quarter. I know
where you're going to go with this.
I think the coach really, made the adjustments. What they've got to do, they've all got to trust each other. When Brooks isn't scoring, when Kobe's not scoring, they got to trust the next man up. Connor, I thought, in the first half, passed up on a couple of easy open looks that he knocks down. You've got to take those shots. And if you're those other guys, you've got to be not afraid to take the shot.
Yeah, he was 2 for 3, 1 2-point basket, 1 tray. Only missed 1 shot, and that was a tray. And that's all he shot all night. We saw him lights out at Oak Grove. We know he can do it. He knows he can do it. It just seems like sometimes he just doesn't get the confidence that he needs, or he doesn't take that opportunity. I think if we could get him to shoot at least once or twice in the first quarter, when he's in there, get him some open shots and get his confidence, because he's not going to be lights out every night. But when he gets to going, he had 5 or 6 over in Oak Grove. I mean, and he was lights out the whole night.
And then what happens when that happens?
They can't double. They can't continue to double
somebody
else.
You can't double everybody. So if they got to go put an extra man on Blix, that's going to open up Kobe, or it's going to open up Brooks. They just got to know to trust themselves and trust each other, because they've got plenty of time to be able to make a run. And you know what? These are good games, because when they get into conference play next week, these games are going to make them even better, especially for the Warrensburg and the Center games coming up.
Absolutely.
So I think we're going to go ahead and shut things down. Coach still in the locker room. We don't want to wait out here too long. We got to get packed up, get home. And I know Gary wants to get home. Jerry wants to get home. Jerry wants to get home and get to bed, because they're calling for bad roads all night long as the snow is coming, and hopefully Webb City can get home safely before the weather. So hopefully safe travels to the Webb City Cardinals. Always fun when Webb City and Harrisonville meet. You just feel like it's 2 very good programs sports-wise all the way around. And, it's one of those things. I don't know if my wife was listening earlier when we were talking about it. Gary was making fun of me because we picked Braxton's name up from a Webb City kid years and years ago. So nevertheless, want to thank them for watching at home, because I know they were at home as well. And want to thank Mr. Davidson for helping me out, for Jerry underneath the camera over here getting things on the air for us. We're going to say good night from Harrisonville. We will see you Saturday in Carthage at 2 p.m.